नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादाक्लददायिने हिरण्यकशिपोर्वक्षशिलाटङ्क नखालये इतो नृसिंहः परतो नृसिंहो यतो यतो यामि ततो नृसिंहः बहिर्नृसिंहो हृदये नृसिंहः नृसिंहम् आदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये नृसिंहम् आदिं शरणं प्रपद्ये.
Dudhai, a village about 50 kilometers from the city of Lalitpur, is one of the many mysteries of India, forgotten by the time itself. Dudhai existed much before our Christian time, as recent excavations has shown. It belongs to the time of Harappan and Ganga Delta period and had grown to its peak civilization in the time of the Gupta dynasty around the 3rd century AD. In that time, the largest Nrsimha deity around the world had come up as a place of worship here in Dudhai, and also one of the oldest still existing Nrsimha carving on a rock which is around 1700 years old. The place today has been a famous temple city under an unknown name today, and it was totally destroyed and plundered by the Muslim invaders around the 11th century AD. Like anywhere else in North India, you will see the same. Destruction wherever you look, ruins and rubble, but this monolithic structure of Lord Narasimha, carved out from the mountain face, is still glorious and a wonder to see. Probably it is one of the 4 important places of Narasimha worship in the early days of Indian history, also better known as Haramparam. In the Skanda Purana it is described that Lord Narasimha has 4 very important Lila Sthanas, or places of his act of play. They are Ahobilam, where Lord Narasimha would have appeared from one of the pillars of the palace building of the demon king Hiranyakashipu. Simhachalam, where Bhakta Prahlada, the son of Hiranyakashipu, was thrown into the sea from a giant rock cliff and still was protected by the Lord afterwards. Haramparam, where Hiranyakashipu, the demon king and father of Prahlad, met his final end. And Kritachalam, where Sri Narasimha finally retired after destroying the whole demon dynasty completely. Ahobilam as well as Simhachalam are still pilgrim cities known for their ancient shrines and caves for their Narasimha cult, situated in Andhra Pradesh. But the other 2 spots, Haramparam as well as Kritachalam, have been lost as holy pilgrim places over the last millenniums. But we have the assumption that this place, Dudhai, is the actual spot of the name Haramparam. Not only that the huge Narasimha deity, which is over 8 meters high, is very important relic of the Narasimha worship, but also scholars have found out that the ancient name Harampuri, the city of the Lord, refers to the same unknown village with great history, Dudhai. In total, there are over more than 13 known places in and around Dudhai, with large temple ruins, including a special Yagyavaraha, which is very similar to the other known Varaha temples in nearby places like Iran, Khajuraho or Kalinja in the same state of Madhya Pradesh. A large Sun and Shiva temple, as well as a very rare legendary Tantra temple of the 64 mystical female deities, the 64 yoginis, was all within 7 kilometers of reach. that shows that Dudhai was once a very cultural and mystical place of tantric rituals, worship and devotion. I'm sure if one would do more research and dig in that area, one would find more relics of the lost city Haramparam, which is nowadays called as Dudhai. This wrathful form of Sri Ugra Narasimha Swami in Dudhai has only 4 hands, which is more rare, as in later times he is been often depicted with multiple arms carrying many weapons and many postures. The pose of him is very identical with the fine stone carving from the 8th to the 12th century by the Chandrela dynasty, who ruled the same area around Dudhai after the decay of the Gupta, Maurya and Pushyabhuti dynasties. The Chandrelas appeared and formalized the tantric worship of Narasimha in a very opulent and stylic way. They liked tantric rituals the most, and destructive deities like Rudra, Kali or Sri Narasimha were their personal protectors of their kingdom for more than 400 years. In the whole Madhya Pradesh district, we find again and again the same form of Lord Narasimha in Ugra Samhara Swarupa, or also called ferocious posture, describing in iconography the annihilation of the demon king Hiranyakashipu. But in 4 hands it is very rare to see, and supports the simple but majestic style of the Guptas, who ruled India in the middle of the 1st millennium. 2 hands of Sri Narasimha hold the demon on his legs, while the other 2 hands pierce the stomach of the demon, only to rip out his intestines a little few seconds later. The other 2 arms suggest that they were either carrying the insignia of Vishnu, the fire wheel, Sudarshana Chakra, and the conchal, Pankajanya, or already the parts of the demon's intestines, as it can be found on other depictions. Unfortunately, the deity is so worn out by the climate and rain that huge parts of the body is missing, and we can only guess what it once looked like. One of the clues for us are the dhyana shlokas, the ancient keyhole mantras which release certain feelings towards the deity for meditation or to give access to direct worship. Also, one of the most famous Veda mantras to Lord Narasimha is the Manyu Suktam with 14 sutra verses. There it describes how the Lord of Anger destroys all enemies, and as such this deity was invoked to fight battles and enemies from outside as well as the inside enemies like greed, illusion or hatred. One of the next book publications along with the music CD will be the Manyu Sukta book, with the direct explanations and commentary by previous acharyas in English. The mantra chanting will be by Sri Vidyabhushana along with his classical music background, and will be published on Malola Music May end of the year 2020. Now we hear how in a traditional way the Manyu Sukta will be recited, as those Gurukula boys from Parashara Gurukulam in Belagola, Mysore, Karnataka area recites this famous Manyu Sukta verses. And then our journey to Dudhai begins.
मेरे भाई का भतीजा भी है, मेरा भतीजा मध्ये स्थितं योगारूढमधिप्रसन्नवदनं भूषसहस्रोज्ज्वलं दिग्जं चक्रपीपिनकशबायकरणं विप्रणमाकच्च विंशत्रीभूतभिन्नमिन्दुध्वलं लक्ष्मीनृसिंहं भजेत् अहोबिलेकरुदशैलै मध्ये कृपावशत्कल्पितासनीरणं लक्ष्म्या समलिङ्गिता भमभागं लक्ष्मीनृसिंहं शरणं प्रपद्ये ॐ क्षौं नरसिंहाय नमः स्वाहा ॐ श्रौं 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 नरसिंहाय नमः स्वाहा
पान्त्वस्मान् पुरुहूतवैरिबलवन्मातङ्गमाद्यद्घटा कुम्भोच्चाद्रिविपाटनाधिकपटुप्रत्येकवज्रायिताः श्रीमत्कण्ठेरवास्य प्रततसुनखरादारितारातिदूर प्रध्वस्तध्वान्तशान्तप्रविततमनसा भाविता भूरिभागैः लक्ष्मीकान्तसमन्ततोऽपि कलयन् नैवेशितुस्ते समम् पश्याम्युत्तमवस्तु दूरतरतोपास्तं रसो योष्टमः यद्रोषोत्करदक्षनेत्रकुटिलप्रान्तोत्थिताग्निस्फुरत् खद्योतोपमविस्फुलिङ्गभसिता ब्रह्मीशशक्रोत्कराः नरसिंह 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 हरे हरे